mean, why did you just say to the plaintiff, look, I can't get this done. Here's your money back. I can't get this done within a reasonable time.
Well, he was gone, and I thought I would get the cab. My hopes were to get the cab done for him when he got back. It didn't work out, I admit. I got some stuff done, but not a lot.
Actually, what happened eventually is you said, look, I'll settle for $3,000 cash.
At one point, I did tell him that. Correct.
Why didn't you give it back to him, $3,000 cash?
I believe I basically did. I gave him $2,500.
Don't you think his request for $3,000 was reasonable under all of these circumstances, all of this delay, and you didn't actually finish the 2 doors, nor even touch the cab?
I see your point, but I do believe I should get paid for what I did, and I believe I gave him a good deal on that.
You think the $1,500?
Yeah, I had about 18 hours
worth
of total labor in it, and I didn't charge him for materials. I
Right.
did not charge him for picking the truck up with my tow rig.
In retrospect, would you do it again?
The help a friend of a friend deal? Probably. You know, all of my customers are friends, all
Okay.
friends of friends.
So you didn't complete the doors?
Not 100%. Like I said, they were roughed in.
And you spent 18 hours total?
Total on everything, correct.
Total on the doors, because that's all you worked on, right?
No, I mean, I did have to do the stripping of the cab.
Oh, I see.
And then I had to do the metal work on the doors and welding and whatnot. It's not a lot, I admit. It's 18 hours, that's it. But it is something I did do.
Did he do anything that was helpful?
No.
Or how do you figure?
What little work that he had to do was already done. If you look at page 7, I gave him everything stripped. There is nothing inside the cabin or the doors that he really had to take off. He chose to take off the hinges. I told him, so the agreement was that the truck wasn't going to be a show truck. It was just get me painted, get these rust holes taken care of. I just want a decent paint job. This is just for my truck to look good, but it doesn't have to look pristine.
Well, how much do you think he's entitled for the work he did do? You charge $85 an hour, right?
I did at the
He said
time.
he spent 18 hours. How much do you think he's owed? Because he did something.
Probably $300 because he didn't even do the work. He had somebody that he says he hired to do the work. And he's told me how much he paid her. And the whole friend of a friend deal was, I'm just going to charge you what it's going to cost.
I have a question. When you cashed this final cashier's check, did you notice the words refund final payment on it?
Correct.
You saw that?
Yes.
Okay. Nothing further.
All right. We'll excuse you while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you very much.
Mr. Diaz, Mr. Meyer, we have reached a verdict. Judge Juarez dissents with Judge Corriero and I on the basis of accord and satisfaction. Mr. Diaz, she believes that when you cashed the check, and in the memo it read, refund payment final, that was it. The matter's then closed. Judge Corriero and I believe that sometimes the letter of law is not the answer. And we believe what the most fair outcome in this case would be to give you some money back, given the fact that you, Mr. Meyer, just kind of seemed cavalier about the whole thing. And we believe that a year and some change to work on 2 things was a bit unreasonable. We didn't really see 18 hours worth of work. You did some work, so we do believe that you were owed some money. And the conversation that you had, Mr. Diaz, through text was that you would have been okay with $3,000 total. So Judge Corriero and I believe that what's fair in this case is to award you not the full amount that you're asking for, which is $1,500, but to award you $500. So that would bring your total amount to $3,000. So the verdict in this court today is in favor of you, Mr. Diaz, in the amount of $500.